Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. It started like a whisper echoing through the tunnels of Chase Center, a low, steady murmur that soon turned into a wildfire across social media. Jalen Williams, the breakout sensation from Oklahoma City, might just be swapping the Thunder blue for Warriors gold. Yeah, you heard that right. The young phenom, the man who brought a new kind of swagger to the league, is reportedly on the verge of signing a 4-year deal with Golden State. Now, if this is true, and all signs point toward it, this move could reshape the balance of the Western Conference in ways we haven't seen since the Dynasty days. Think about it. A 24-year-old with freakish athleticism, court vision that feels decades ahead of his age, and a defensive motor that just doesn't quit. Put him next to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, and you've got a mix of youth and experience that's straight-up lethal. Sources close to the team say the deal has been in quiet negotiation for weeks, with both camps wanting to keep things under wraps until the final ink dries. But you know how the NBA works. Nothing stays secret for long. People around the league are buzzing about what this could mean for Golden State's next chapter. Ever since Kevin Durant left, the Warriors have been chasing that perfect balance, the right blend of veterans and young blood to keep the dynasty breathing. Jalen Williams might just be the missing link. He's got the two-way versatility that's tailor-made for Steve Kerr's system, cutting off the ball like a ghost, making reads in transition, and defending 1 through 4. Imagine Curry running a pick and roll with Williams slipping behind defenders like a shadow, while Klay camps in the corner waiting for the kick-out 3. It's basketball poetry waiting to happen. Analysts are already calling this the boldest move of the offseason if it goes through, and honestly, I can't blame them. Williams' growth over the past 2 seasons has been insane, from a late lottery pick to one of the most promising wings in the game. If Golden State really locked him in for 4 years, that's not just a signing. That's a statement. And you know the best part? This isn't some desperate gamble. The Warriors have always had an eye for high IQ players who can plug into their motion offense and thrive without demanding the spotlight. Jalen fits that mold perfectly. He's not a guy who needs 25 shots a night. He just needs the ball to move. He reads defenses like a quarterback, attacks closeouts with purpose, and finishes at the rim with a mix of strength and finesse. It's no wonder teams around the league are low-key panicking at the idea of him joining Golden State. The Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., has reportedly been aggressively strategic this summer, trimming salary where needed, moving contracts around, and freeing up space for one big swing. And man, what a swing this would be. The Warriors aren't just adding a young star, they're buying time. They're extending the dynasty's life support with an infusion of energy, defense, and creativity that could reignite their championship DNA. If this rumor turns real, it might be the smartest long-term play Golden State has made since drafting Jordan Poole. Of course, nothing in the NBA happens without a bit of drama. Word is the Thunder weren't thrilled about losing Williams, especially considering how much he's improved alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That duo was supposed to be their foundation for the next decade, the 1-2 punch that would eventually lead Oklahoma City back to contention. But when the Warriors come calling, with their championship rings and Silicon Valley aura, it's hard to say no. Some insiders claim that Williams was drawn to Golden State's culture, the selfless ball movement, the championship mindset, the brotherhood that extends beyond the court. And honestly, who can blame him? Playing under Steve Kerr, learning from Curry and Draymond, surrounded by veterans who know how to win? That's like getting a PhD in basketball. OKC fans are understandably heartbroken, but deep down, they know this league runs on evolution, not emotion. Financially, the rumored 4-year deal makes a ton of sense for both sides. The Warriors, always flirting with luxury tax lines, structured the contract to be front-loaded, giving them flexibility down the stretch while locking in a player who's just entering his prime. Sources say the deal hovers around $118 million, which, given Jalen's production and potential, might look like a bargain in 2 years. For Williams, it's more than just money. It's about legacy. He's stepping into a franchise with banners, history, and a system built for players who think the game as much as they play it. The Warriors are betting that Jalen's work ethic and adaptability will help usher in their next era, the post-Curry era, whenever that comes. And let's be honest, that's not just smart basketball. That's chess-level front office vision. Everyone's talking about the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Clippers, but if Golden State actually pulled this off, they might have just jumped to the front of the line again. And the reaction online? Pure chaos. Fans are losing their minds. Timelines are exploding, and highlight edits of Jalen in a Warriors jersey are popping up every 5 minutes. You've got half the internet calling it a masterclass move, and the other half crying foul, saying the rich just keep getting richer. But let's keep it real. This is what the Warriors do. They build smart, not desperate. They don't chase trends. They create them. And adding Jalen Williams to that locker room could mean we're about to witness another phase of Golden State dominance, just dressed in a younger, faster, more athletic package. Curry's still the heart, Clay's still the rhythm, and Draymond's still the soul. But Williams? He might just be the bridge to whatever comes next. Stay tuned, because this story is just heating up. Now let's talk about what this means for the Warriors' roster chemistry, because that's where the real intrigue starts. Adding Jalen Williams isn't just about scoring or defense. It's about spacing, timing, and the subtle ways a player can elevate everyone else on the floor. People underestimate how much a versatile wing changes everything. He's not a ball stopper. He moves, cuts, and reads the game like a seasoned veteran, which could open up Curry and Clay in ways we haven't fully imagined. Steve Kerr's offense thrives on unpredictability, and a player like Williams adds another layer of chaos that benefits the team rather than the opponent. Rumors around the Bay suggest that even Draymond Green is quietly excited, seeing Jalen as the type of player who understands defensive rotations and can adapt instantly. The locker room vibe, too, could get a fresh injection of energy. Young players tend to bring enthusiasm, competitiveness, and a willingness to learn, which is contagious, especially in a team that had the same core for nearly a decade. If the Warriors can integrate Williams smoothly, we might see a hybrid of the old dynasty precision and a new age, fast-paced wing-led attack. Fans are already imagining Curry threading impossible passes while Williams slices through defenders in perfect sync. The bigger picture is what's really wild. Golden State hasn't just added talent. They've potentially secured a strategic advantage for years. Jalen Williams is entering his prime, that sweet spot where athleticism meets experience, and pairing him with Curry, Thompson, and Green could extend the Warriors' competitive window by several seasons. Analysts are buzzing about the ripple effects across the Western Conference. Teams like the Lakers, Nuggets, and Mavericks suddenly have to consider a refreshed, younger Warriors squad that can run, shoot, and defend at elite levels. It's the kind of offseason move that forces other franchises into reactive mode, scrambling to protect their positioning. And don't forget, the Warriors have managed their salary cap with surgical precision, creating the space to make this exact kind of play. If these rumors are true, we're not just talking about a single signing. We're talking about a calculated dynasty extension. The whispers from insiders suggest that front office meetings have been laser-focused on future-proofing the team, and Jalen Williams is the centerpiece of that plan. It's the kind of chess move that could define Golden State's trajectory for the next half-decade. Some skeptics are already throwing shade, questioning whether Williams can handle the pressure of a franchise with championship expectations. But let's be real, this kid has ice in his veins. Remember his breakout performances last season? The way he reads defenses, the way he navigates traffic at the rim, it's not just talent. It's basketball IQ on steroids. Combine that with Golden State's culture, which emphasizes unselfish play, off-ball movement, and situational awareness, and you've got a recipe for instant synergy. Insiders are hinting that Williams isn't just a fit on paper. He's a cultural fit. That's huge in a locker room filled with veterans who know how fragile team chemistry can be. Rumors from sources close to the team suggest Williams has already been in informal talks with Curry and Clay, discussing everything from offensive sets to leadership philosophies. That early buy-in might make his integration seamless, unlike other rookies or young players who struggle to adjust. So while some fans remain skeptical, there's reason to believe that this isn't a gamble. It's a precision-engineered move with potential to elevate the Warriors' game on both ends of the floor. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Now, imagine the highlight reels. Because if Jalen Williams joins Golden State, we're not just getting another player. We're talking about plays that will dominate social media feeds for months. Steph Curry threading passes that seem impossible, Klay raining threes from deep, and Williams slicing through defenses like a phantom. It's an aesthetic that's both devastating and mesmerizing. The buzz online is already palpable. Fans are creating mock-ups, projecting game scenarios, and debating how many wins the Warriors could pick up just with this addition. It's wild to see how quickly a rumor can energize a fan base. And the reality? Even if a few details change in the final contract, the narrative is already set. Golden State is making a bold statement. Jalen Williams isn't just a signing. He's a symbol of what the Warriors want to be: relentless, adaptable, and future-ready. Rumors are swirling that early preseason scrimmages will showcase Williams alongside Curry and Klay, and insiders expect sparks to fly immediately. It's like watching the blueprint for a new era unfold in real time, and the excitement is contagious. The implications go beyond just highlights and social media hype. Strategically, adding Jalen Williams changes the matchups across the league. Opponents now have to plan for a versatile wing who can defend multiple positions, attack off the dribble, and make pinpoint passes. That spreads defenses thin and creates opportunities for Golden State stars to operate in optimal spaces. Rumor has it that coaching staff meetings have already involved detailed projections of lineup combinations with Williams, exploring every permutation of offense and defense. If this plays out as suggested, the Warriors could become nearly impossible to guard in transition while remaining lethal in half-court sets. Analysts are speculating that this addition could bump Golden State back into super team territory, not just because of individual talent, but because of fit, chemistry, and system compatibility. It's the kind of strategic depth that teams dream about, and whispers from insiders suggest that executives around the league are quietly reconsidering their offseason plans. Simply put, this rumor is more than a story. It's a potential game changer. Finally, there's the emotional angle, the part that fuels fan obsession. Golden State is more than just a team. It's a community, a brand, a lifestyle. Adding Jalen Williams could inject new energy into that ecosystem, drawing younger fans and reigniting the fervor of longtime followers. Imagine the opening night visuals. Williams stepping onto the court, greeted by a roaring crowd, stepping into a lineage of greatness, and instantly becoming part of the Warriors' narrative. Social media speculation is off the charts, with memes, edits, and debates dominating timelines. But beyond the entertainment value, there's substance. This move, if true, represents the franchise's commitment to evolving while staying true to its core philosophy. It's a delicate balance that the Warriors have historically mastered, and Jalen Williams might just be the key piece in the next chapter. Rumors will continue to swirl, but one thing is clear. If this signing happens, the NBA landscape could shift dramatically, and Golden State might once again be the team everyone else has to chase. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.